What is up, Rad Potential YouTube? I'm Mr. Rad, and this is Chuckles, and it is finally the finale of Rescue, Rebuild, Road Trip, Muscle versus Import. It's the road trip.
It is.
Chuckles, we're ready to leave.
We're ready to go.
Or I guess as ready as we'll ever be, because we both still have a few...
Yeah.
They're good old cars, you know?
We
got some issues.
You know, I've got some things I want to button up once we get down to where we're going. And
Same.
And, you know, my intake air temperature sensor is just kind of in my engine bay. So, I mean, that's probably less than ideal. So, like, you know.
But it's not like that's his intake air temp sensor is going to read incorrectly. Whoop-de-doo. My car overheated and I'm spitting coolant out of every orifice. So let's get to the rolling.
Reliability broken.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the rotary's fault that it had a coolant leak and it overheated. See, that was my fault for not tightening the little cap tight enough. And then when the add coolant light came on, I was close to home, so I just drove the rest of the way. And you know, I'll put the clip in from the last video, guys. It overheated pretty extravagantly. So it might need an engine rebuild in this trip. But we are headed down to Nashville, Tennessee, which is not super far for us. But the total duration of this trip will be about 500 miles. And we are going to be rescuing another RX-7 so that RX-7 can be then road tripped to North Carolina in a couple weeks. So get excited because we're going to go dig another one of these out of a somewhat muddy landscaping-y side of a house. It's not really a woods.
Yeah, not really a woods. But
rescuing it again because we rescue our own cars every once in a while. And we've got about, probably two full tanks of fuel to burn to get there. And somewhere my dog is here and she's tagging along. So
2 full tanks. I think I'm going to go half tank.
This is only 11 and it's 12-gallon tank. We just need to stop in Owensboro.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I got a half tank, and I was like, we're going to have to stop somewhere.
My gas gauge doesn't work, I cannot run out of fuel ever for the rest of my life. Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it.
No, you won't. You definitely won't.
So, we got to make it. I'm not bringing a tow strap, so we'll be fun.
I almost asked if we were going to need to bring one in case you blew your motor up.
Should we get one?
I mean,
we're here.
I got a trunk.
We're getting a tow strap. Hey, laddie, let's go. Ready for a road trip, laddie? It's gonna be a good day. Gas station stop number 1 underway. Took 7 gallons, 100 and some change miles, so we're getting like 15 mpg, but we had to get to the interstate and whatnot first, so now we can enjoy some highway cruising. I'm curious to see the battle of fuel mileage here. 6-liter LS versus 1.3-liter Wankel rotary engine with a carburetor. Modern EFI, old school downdraft. I bet I'll get like 20 out of this thing on the highway. So far, coolant temps are good. I floor it, but there's no way I'm going to keep up with that. We need to go unplug about 4 of his cylinders and then I'll maybe have a chance. For now, I'm just going to keep eating our crackers. We'll get there. I don't think I've ever seen the Ohio River Valley this flooded, guys. All of this is normally a sea of beautiful corn right here. And it is completely underwater. It is just an ocean. It looks literally like an ocean. As far as like... Dude, that's flooded!
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Very loud in here.
It's quiet over here.
What?
It's very quiet over here. He's got to give me a head start. Who gets better fuel mileage? I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised. I picked the one that's out of service. Mint. Watch the dome light. And the beeper. So nice. Luxury. GSLSE RX-7. And then wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Remote fuel door actuator. Trunk popper for premix. I'm a nerd for making the little things work. Alright, Letty. You just chill right here. I'm gonna fill her up. What'd you have to go pee real bad? You ran in there pretty quick.
I did. Probably the last 40 miles. I was like, I kind of go to the bathroom. And we kept getting closer, and I was watching the countdown on the mileage signs. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just getting worse. I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Heck yeah. Well, my little coolant light's been coming on and off,
Yeah.
which is fine. It's honestly like, it's not coming on or off for any more duration than it was previously.
Yeah.
You know, it looks fine. Still getting a little bubbles out of it over there. But like, not hot, no steam, nothing crazy. So I think we're good. Dude, 6.8 gallons. I had 100 and some change miles on there. So 15 mpg. What's the count? About 15 mpg. That's not bad.
15?
15.
6.4 gallons.
You're getting better mileage than me, not by much though, because I burned 6.8.
But yeah, 93 decibels. I was like, oh my gosh, this is loud.
Nice. It's just a little smoky this time. A little coolanty. But don't worry. The place we're going to rescue this RX-7, trust me, we'll be able to fix this thing in no time. Oh, that's a nice looking C10 over there. Sweet. Just like this, whenever I work and live down here full time, commuting into downtown. Oh, just like old times, bobbing and weaving through traffic. Love it. We made it down to where we needed to make it last night, pretty late. Sucked my coolant bottle dry. Definitely a little low on water, so we're gonna top that off real quick and see how much smoke we make this morning. Let me guess, your Corvette's perfect.
Yeah, you know, flawless. I just wanted to make sure I didn't like melt the plug wire, you know, since those are touching the manifolds.
Yeah, normal LS stuff.
But
This side's the easy side though, right? We put those little boots on this side, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You on that?
hey, I got all my cool.
Plenty of water. It's all right. It was always one of my classifications of how my RX-7s were cool is because my hood opened the wrong way. So then I made the distinction that every car whose hood opens this way is cool no matter what. Because if you really go back and look, forward-facing hoods, there's not a lot of them. Corvettes. So, you know, to me, it's cool. Collecting forward-facing hood cars. I don't really have a hot or a cold mark on here, so I've just been going halfway. Seems to do okay. It can overflow out the side and then, you know, it'll be fine. I just bet this is gonna smoke up a storm whenever I start it, because yesterday at the gas station it smoked up a storm whenever it was already hot. So
Yeah.
when it's cool like this and the rotary car will sit, you know, there's coolant will sit overnight, then coolant will seep out and it gets in the combustion chamber, and then when you start it or it's in your exhaust, it just makes a mess. But that's okay. I'm here for it. It's my fault that it overheated, not the rotary engine's fault. It just so happened that it happened the day before we were going to leave for this. Otherwise, I'd have fixed it in the last video. But we have to fix it on the road now because of that. All right.
You just smoke screen.
Yeah, we'll just start it.
You want your key?
I don't have my keys.
I know you don't. It's in the trunk.
There we go. Okay. Let's see what cold start, like 3 pumps. It's cooling in there too.
I'd say it sounds pissed.
There's a lot of cooling in there. We only got to make it like 10 miles. It might not smoke that much. Smoke it?
Not really. It's not burning it, it's just pushing it out. Yeah.
So there's a bunch of water in the exhaust now because we shoveled it out of the compression chamber into the muffler. Alright, see, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You never know the difference. We can go another 1,000 miles.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Alright, well, we made it to Charles' house. This is Charles, the guy who taught me everything I know about rotaries. And I was showing off how fast the brown recluse decided to use to start. Come on. Really? Oh, you can hear it. It's percolating.
Oh, yeah. It's...
Look at all the bubbles.
Yeah, it's...
Well, it was always starting real fast. Chuckles knows.
Oh, yeah, it did.
It was firing up so fast.
Now it's just blowing smoke out the back.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Well, it's a perfect place for it to completely die. Because it started fine this morning, kind of. Like, we shot a bunch of water out at the wall in the parking garage, but there was a double, like, binocular imprint from the exhaust. Okay, we're going to let this cool off and then yank the engine out. Yeah, part of it. And then we're going to rescue that one. So we'll get that out here in a little bit after we collectively check in and figure out how hot we want this to be when we start working on it.
Get a game plan.
Yeah, because we could honestly probably start working on it right now, but it is just a little bit warm. Belt's loose? That's okay. It's breaking in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens when you run a fan with only one belt. You know, you get a lot of belt spin action. But hey, it's all right. Not our first rodeo.
Squeals at a high RPM.
Yeah.
I wasn't really going at high RPM until about 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Whenever we found out the shift beeper was working, which is a huge win. What, you guys just laughing at me?
Yeah. Just laughing at the car.
I thought rotaries were supposed to be reliable, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Made it here with no problem.
It was my fault that it overheated. It's not the rotary's fault that it overheated.
And that's one of the things I've always said. If you run them low on water, run them low on a wall. That's what's bad for them.
Yeah.
You take care of them. You keep the water in the line. Letty, come back over here.
Hey, laddie, too far.
I don't want you to see a rabbit run out in the front, out in the street.
So yes, it was me not putting a coolant hose plug on properly that broke it, Chuckles, not the actual rotary. The engine's fine. Look, it still kind of runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long could an LS run without coolant?
I don't know. I've never tried to find out.
Me either.
That's a big bill.
It's just unfortunate. Well, Charles hasn't seen the Chevelle.
No,
Let's get your first reaction while waiting for the RX-7 to cool down.
it looks good.
Yeah.
Seats in it.
I know.
And fancy, fancy console.
It's falling apart.
Falling apart.
No, Gatorade bottle fill it. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So it's on a Haltech, just like we've been putting everything on these days.
Yeah.
So we can put the fancy screens in there.
Nice. Oh, nice radiator. Fits nicely.
Yeah, there's a ton of room in there.
Yeah.
Put like two rotaries side by side.
Yeah. Wow. Runs okay?
Yeah, it runs good. It has a significant lack of traction. It doesn't help that it's an open diff, because then it only has half the traction that it could potentially have.
Don't weld the diff.
No, I've got a locker. I'll put it in
Okay.
at some point. But no, it if you try to get on it, you have to left foot brake to try and keep both back wheels spinning.
That's
Otherwise, it just spins the
It
one.
just sits
Like
there.
it'll 3% throttle in first gear and the tire's spinning.
That's fun.
So
That's fun. Burnout machine.
Heck yeah. Well, what do we look? It's got like a 195 or are they 205s?
they're 205s.
205s on it. So we got 400 horsepower through one 205, like 205 95 14. You know, it's like a truck tire.
Oh, it's 14.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's even harder to find.
But they're good.
Yeah.
And then he buffed this side the other day. This is new for even the video guys. They haven't seen this. Look how shiny that is.
This is the good side now.
Yeah. And then it's got a side exit exhaust, which is super rad. But honestly, you probably didn't even hear it pull in. It's pretty quiet.
You took the spoiler off.
It didn't quite fit right. I need to do some adjustments to it.
Ooh. That's the dead giveaway right there.
Yeah. We're here to party.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be fun to make sure that one's all safe and ripping.
Well,
And those are the tires from it on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that used to be on Sheila.
I think the right rear is finally deciding to have a little shimmy.
Uh-oh.
The tire, not the brake disc noise or the grinding in the rear end every once in a while. It's the tire is a little bit wobbly now.
Maybe it's coming loose.
No,
Torque 'em.
yeah, we torqued them, remember? Because we didn't put the plastic caps on until we
that's
torqued the
right.
wheel nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's got center caps.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I love the first gen with the BBS wheels on it.
For sure. And this side's like, this is a good side because this is the lower side.
Yeah.
If you come over here, this side's got a little bit of a lift kit compared to that side. It's about a ½ inch, maybe an inch higher.
It's still not bad though. I mean,
yeah, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. Good solid car.
Oh yeah. Rally spec.
Especially since we fixed all the rust.
Yeah. Well, and the rust just blends in on the brown too, which is kind of nice. But sweet. All right, well, we'll let this cool off and pull this out. What's your guess? I think we get it out in 17 minutes. We'll have it apart in 30. And I bet we could have it all back together in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's a good estimate.
I think 3.5. Cool.
Yeah, so
Not that it wouldn't have made it. It would have just been strenuous.
we got to rebuild the engine.
What?
Coolant seal popped, so we're taking it out to fix coolant seal.
About 3 hours, we'll be done.
We'll be done in a little bit.
What? That sucks.
Yeah, well,
It's part of it.
donuts.
You want me to put that plug back in?
Put the plug back in, then we'll take the hoses loops off the radiator.
There should be a drain plug on the radiator, I think.
There is. We can move it over there and drain the radiator.
Okay.
Oh, spring. That.
I have not.
Hands on.
Sorry. Yeah. Now we take this.
Because yours is going to come shooting out, and this isn't going to come shooting out.
So this one I can hold it up.
Yeah, go ahead and get that one. How's the oil look, dude? Nice.
Alright, you do your thing.
I hit the target just a little bit ago.
Oh yeah? Finally.
Real nice bading.
Again.
Alright, go for it.
Just so one less spot.
We need to put a jack under the trans on this.
Like that noise, Millie?
Where I put it.
Sorry.
See all the water?
Look at that plug across board. Is it cooling?
Oh no. That's not good.
No.
Dang.
Nope. This could come off.
One more.
Got it.
You already get the clutch, Charles? Okay.
Yes, clutch is off.
Sweet.
We'll put this on here so we don't. Get it like you mean it, Charles. There it goes.
It has to like ring. Yeah. I forget what the note was, like a C sharp? I don't know. I put it in one of my videos once.
Oh, that's funny.
The xylophone guy that hit the thing.
Bite my shoe.
Millie,
Yeah.
Millie, you don't need that. You're gonna have to go back inside. Here.
Time I took one of these off and I found another key down in the bottom down here.
Here we go.
That's a bigger one.
Missed.
Cooling all in it anyways, right?
Yeah. Ooh, the gasket's still good.
Sweet.
It looks milky.
Yeah, it is. Looks like chocolate milk.
Intermix. Not too bad though. You want another another?
No, I just got to keep going.
Okay. Water's ought to be clean.
Everything should be clean. It probably only has 5 hours of runtime on it. 6 hours of runtime.
We really need to make you a block off this OMP area. That, I mean, nobody's going to be looking at this one because you're not taking it to the gap.
It's fine. This ain't a show car. This is a daily driver.
Okay.
No one's going to see that.
like that.
Honestly, I'd like to just put the OMP back on it, but I got to figure out a lever for that IDA. Because like daily driver streetcar, you know, I don't want to send my mom to the gas station in this thing and her be like, oh, I got to put two-stroke oil in my weed whacker of a car.
I like the injector block off spacer there.
Yep. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Caliper.
It works. I only had a block off for an FD. And the iron's shaped different.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's probably only milky because we just fired it up and it didn't get very hot coming over here, you know. Spatter thing I've ever seen. We got a 14 mil wrench, a 10 mil wrench, a bottle opener. This arch right here is for cleaning paint out of your paint roller. Cutter, so you can hang it on the wall and hang it on the wall. What's this? There's a flat blade screwdriver in the handle, plus your bottle opener.
That's a multi-tool.
This is the new multi-tool.
You carry that around in your pocket instead of, you know, carrying a Leatherman. You carry that.
Till you sit on it the wrong way. It's a little sharp.
Stab yourself in the kidneys.
When I put the pan on, probably.
Well, either then or when you were banging that multi-tool up in there.
Oh, probably the multi-tool.
Yeah, probably the multi-tool.
We can think with our dipstick and bend it back.
Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. Good as new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it's 40 years old. It's seen some life. I mean, who tightened all this?
Mogilla Gorilla.
Well, to be fair, when we did take this engine apart, I don't think it had all these bolts in it. So
Two in it.
It did. I do remember that.
Somebody put together with just 2 bolts. Huh?
too many twisted T's that day.
Fun. Twisted T's.
There it goes, me.
No twisted T in engine bell now.
Yeah.
Where's the dog at? Oh, she's just laying up there being good. Charles, you got a smashed up one of these? Or should I smash up this one?
No, I gave you my smashed up one.
Okay. It's coming apart?
I was getting sprayed with coolant in the process.
Looks like it's coming apart.
So I saw a little bit of separation there when we were first whacking at it.
Need the multi-tool down.
Yeah. Just need the housing to go down. Man, it just smells cooked in here.
Toasty.
There, it's coming.
Yeah, just those dowels. Like when you're prying on it like this, you can't be too hard on it. You don't want to bend the aluminum housing, but you can like
You're okay, Letty.
wedge on it a little bit. It's in there. Oh man, look at that, Charles. It's
Oh
just
my gosh.
smoked.
Smoked. You want to just set the rotor in that?
Yeah, we'll just hose all that off.
Got so hot.
Yeah, just broke the seal.
All right, just don't lose these little corners.
Yep. All right, you got your tray. Gear side, the letter C makes this number 1. Number 2, drop the corner seal.
You want the magnet back?
Yeah.
Hey, Mel.
Yep.
Right there on the front row, third one in should be a magnet. Front 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I've got regular seals if you want to put regular seals back in it.
We'll just put it back together the exact way it came apart. No sense in changing it. All right, see these little springs in here, Mel?
Yep.
We'll grab them with that.
Oh.
You see it?
Nope.
It'll come up out of there. It doesn't matter which tray it goes
One of
in.
these 3.
One of these 3.
You gotta find a dowel cooler.
Underwood spring.
Yep, that's number 4. So we can go with number 1. And now it doesn't necessarily matter, but the apex seals and the side seals are the important ones. So 4, 4, 5.
Eric's has got a nut welded on the back of it so he can use the
slide hammer stuff
slide
off.
hammer. But I've got separate ones for the slide hammer when they're that strong.
Yeah.
That's the one that normally comes out.
You got your magnet still, Melinda?
Yep. One of them already came out.
That one? Okay. Side seal springs are all still in this rotor, Charles.
Okay.
So we'll just grab those back out when we're done with it.
Well, I get slide hammer.
Goodness.
It did overheat.
Use your muscles, Calvin.
My personal now.
Got it.
Wow.
Cooked it.
Maybe getting so hot.
We got to clean those.
We'll clean those off with Scotch-Brite and.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Try and pull those two dowels out and make it easier.
Okay.
Here, hang on.
You can just push down on this if you want.
Yep.
It ain't gonna hurt my hand.
Yeah, it will too.
Oh, we'll be alright. Just watch your fingers before I smash your fingers in there.
Yeah, that one's smooth too.
Ooh. That one looks worse.
Rusty.
It's just got that, that's just high tack that probably cooked and got down in there.
Oh yeah. But that'll just scrape off. But it got in there and it took on there.
I'll do that job. That sounds fun.
You have to put on gloves because that stuff will eat your nail polish off.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was a very
Make the
satisfying
cool
sound.
noise. You wanna go ahead and get that out? Very nice. Anything attached to that? Nope. Alright. We know this housing will come off.
Shape on this?
Oh yeah, they're not bad. Oh, dropped it. Okay, did I get right? Oh, we guessed correctly.
Nice.
That was number one. All right, guys, I have 51 minutes on this camera for total elapsed time from the very beginning of us tearing this, like it was a running car, to the entirety of the whole thing splayed out right here. Like, I'm not one to say that that's a record, but show me somebody or a video that's done that faster, because that's like, that's our record. I don't think, but then again, we never really go straight from ripping it out to tearing it down, so, you know.
You got the dream team.
Yeah. It is crazy to see. You can literally just see the discoloration. Orange was how it was supposed to be. This is all yellow and black down here from the heat of the exhaust just tearing up the coolant seal. So we could probably check to make sure these irons aren't warped, but honestly, I'm really not that worried about it. I think they'll probably be okay.
Is that? No, maybe it's just sediment
It was
that fell
probably
in
just
there.
dirt that fell in there. I mean, all this is definitely just cooked gasket silica, you know, like just baked stuff from it running so hot.
I mean, that's where the exhaust is. You
Yeah.
can tell it got hot.
Oh yeah.
Old-fashioned donut.
So we'll get all this stuff cleaned up, ran through the parts washer, and then literally all we're gonna replace, just the coolant seals. We'll stack it back up. Everything will go back to where it was, and we'll be ready to drive home. And then we'll be ready to get the white car out too. Just an easy morning. We couldn't make it too easy on ourselves, you know, our simple trip down to Tennessee. Yeah.
Not disturbing the pavement.
Once we get through part of it, it'll be pretty easy.
I'll finish putting my engine together and you'll still have half of that to cut.
Maybe.
You want to try cutting it with the
Clean, clean,
Yeah.
clean,
That's probably
cleaned,
easier.
cleaned,
I got a hole.
ready to stack it up.
birthday or Christmas 2 years ago?
Calvin. Oh,
Are you in high speed? You need to put that in slow speed. Get a running start. And then light pressure.
Calvin.
That's me. I'm Calvin.
I'm Calvin.
You're struggling. Don't do it right there. It's going to catch and that pipe's going to whip up and hit you in the noggin.
Smack.
Pretty fun. It makes for a good video.
Here, come here. Come here.
Bloopers.
Oh, there's block of wood
You can
right
go
there.
stand on it.
With a vice.
Because the vice is big enough.
Okay, got it.
Hey, you can take that over there and video that if you want.
That's probably the most fun.
He made it.
Well, all right. Whew.
That was painful to watch. Painful to do. Right here. It's not in your pocket?
Yep, where it is.
Yes. Really hitting this one hard, but
It came out there easy.
I know it slid right there. Coolant seals, and we got our dowel O-rings handy. If you want, Charles, you want to put the back of that front rotor together. Just put the corner seals and the side seals and everything in it. Man, it's like a war zone here. Got lawnmowers going off, we got gunfire. So used to the ranch, it's nice and quiet. Coolant sealing. While we're all getting this done.
It's dried up.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, of course, I did the wrong side. Well, now it's ready for both of them. Dowels. Perfect.
Just cleaned up nicely.
Go in.
Oh yeah.
I took my cowl off to see if I could find the hole that the air's blowing in.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than one hole.
Got it that time.
Yeah,
Up a little bit.
stuck. Oh, I'm out.
Okay. I'll stop at a little bit of an angle right here. Is that corner still down?
There you go.
You want to look at the rest of them? The coolant seal's still good up top?
Looks good.
Yeah, it's out, but it's out. Oh, it's in the coolant seal here. It's right in here. Got a magnet? I'm about to take the center iron back off, Kevin.
He's over here.
Just grab the eccentric shaft when I pull this out.
He's right here.
Shoot some real grease.
Here, I'm gonna take this out. E-shaft up. Fucking hell. Pry up
Same
on that
one,
corner
Pablo?
by the dowel.
Same one popped out?
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Okay. I mean, hold the E-shaft so it's not gonna tip over like crazy. There you go.
So I thought I saw it jump.
Yeah, that's what happens. They'll jump out and then they'll end up in your engine and then everything's destroyed after that. Got that little brush, clean these dowel holes out? Is that what you're thinking? I probably should just do this with my knee by myself. Keep going. A little bit more. There you go.
Move a bit.
Yeah.
Can you push the rotor up?
I'm trying. Will it go, Kelvin?
Here, just reset. Take this off. 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 All right, put that back in there. There you go. You want to move that thing, the tray, Charles? Just move the tray out. All right, let go. Let go, Calvin.
Let me push this down.
I'll just do it.
Hang on. what's happening is, oh, nope, it jumped again. The stand's not straight, so as soon as take it off again here. You need to get this like this, so that it was tilted. So as soon as this comes up, the rotor drops. So now it's level.
Is that good?
Good? Move the cardboard out? It'll probably just pop right down once this. Still down?
Yes.
Alright.
Go for it.
Here, do you want to, like, you're not going to be able to change anything, Cal, once I hammer this down, so just, like, put your hands on this and push down on it while I'm going to want to hit it by this dowel, so, like, just so it goes down faster is my ideal thing.
Try this one. It went out.
You move your hands. Okay. Sweet. All right, you want to wipe that off. Then I'll get these coolant seals. You got the rotor built, Charles?
Back the front of it.
Okay. I'll say you can put that on. You're just gonna get your hands real dirty. The high tack's nasty.
Not clean up, but I'd rather
I
you
got
do
it.
it so
I
I
got
don't want to mess anything up.
No, it'll be fine.
That square one, I feel like it just rolls in there.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
Ping.
Ping. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you hit
heard
it?
it. Yep.
There it is.
Ping.
It just sounds like it's so short distance. He's hitting it real fast. There it
There
went.
it goes.
This is your C, which you should be able to read it. All right, we got an apex seal to check the corners.
That's what we need to do, Eric.
Hey, we did the wrong side.
We need to build some kind of little table that kind of fits around your
Yeah, no matter where you put it, though, it's going to be in the way.
way. If it's on that side over there,
See, that's the
Spin
hard
out
part
of
is
the way or
like I've been wanting to build, I've been wanting to take my engine stand and make it taller
yeah.
so I don't have to bend over.
Yeah.
But then I build engines by myself, right? So then I can't use my knee because I'm not able to have like a, you know, a place to wedge against. So like Charles, you were saying you used to use like a piece of PVC pipe that would hold it
Yeah.
just high enough to work.
Yep.
So I have to do that, but
Dang, that guy keeps wanting to pop out of there.
yeah, we'll just have to be snappy with putting this back in. Give this a tighten. There you go. All right. My customary be good little buddy. Let's hopefully not see you for a while.
Yeah, right?
All right, I think we're good. All the corners are in. All this is in. It hasn't popped off, and
Seals look good.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Seal and an O-ring.
See you later, buddy.
That one was,
Kathunk.
yeah.
Well, for having a stationary gear in it, it went in nice. Normally, I take this out, and then you can wiggle the stationary gear in perfect because the rotor gear has to line up. So, good.
Wow.
Well, this will be good. Hopefully Johnny will be here in time for us to work on Sheba.
Oh yeah, we can put him to work. We can supervise.
Here I was thinking I was supervisor.
Probably.
My hands covered.
You're the one.
I thought I was supervising.
Well, I never like technically asked. Y'all just started doing stuff. It's, you know, the function of we don't like sitting around doing nothing.
Exactly.
Gosh, I'd love to have a cannon.
Me too.
I don't know what I would ever
I want
do.
a bowling ball cannon just so I can shoot bowling balls at stuff. Go get them. We could launch it from the shop and then we go pick them up at the back by the creek.
September's clear, nothing on the books yet.
Well, we got that cannonball run we were going to do in September, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Okay.
What car is this time?
The green car again.
Green car again?
Just more rotors.
With 400 horsepower.
Ah, that'll be more fun.
Ideally, if we.
Yep. Even though we're going to make 450 horsepower, we're going to be able to accelerate to 147 very fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
But 147 mile an hour is all an RX-8's got. That's it. It's on the limiter 6th gear. It doesn't have enough.
That's crazy.
It can't go any faster. Like mechanically can't
Yeah,
go
it just
faster.
doesn't. Yeah.
So I want to change the gear ratio so we got more speed out of it, and then we'll go. I'll set up another RX-8 diff, so we just change the diff for that trip, because the 444, which is what's in an RX-8 from the factory, is really good for around town, and then you know,
Different.
it's a nice short gear ratio, you know, because even like Sheba or this car has a 410 in it, and most people would go to a 477 to make these cars a little more spry with their low horsepower, you know. You're good. Ooh.
Come on, man.
I love IDAs. They're the best. They're the simplest. They look sick.
It does.
And like, it's just, you can still get parts for that because there's Volkswagen people that run these on their Volkswagens all the time. So it's like,
Big plus.
if you can buy every jet and every seal for it, then that's the one I want to use. Oh yeah, that one's.
Yeah, you have to use a wrench.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Mel, hand me a 12 mm wrench from over there.
There.
Good job, Calvin.
I know, I was struggling.
Just trade me. Tighten your alternator belt until it doesn't squeak. No tighter. Otherwise, you wipe the front bearing out.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, so let's go ahead and fix lunch.
Yeah, clean up a little bit.
Sounds good.
We'll get the white car running. Well, our productivity levels are down about 30% because we just ate lunch, but we're ready to put this thing in here.
Bye.
What are you doing?
Try to get it off the stand.
There you go. Clutch is tight, that's tight. I think we're straight in. It's alright, I don't need to jack it back up anyways. All good.
Almost.
Yeah, it's pretty much there. Can we like scoot the engine hoist backwards? Or am I gonna have to jump in here and
Shove.
give her the thrust?
I think that's probably gonna be.
No, I can scoot back.
That won't long enough, is it?
No, you want to put it in neutral?
Yep.
Sweet. There we go.
Ow.
Right in.
I know it's not long enough.
Loose.
Here's a short one.
All right, you're in there. One half of it.
Not necessarily. Not my
Oh
favorite.
yeah, we don't let truckers touch
I'm
radiators.
typically in charge of radiators.
They should be the exact same filter.
Yep.
Not that I'm saying I knew that was going to be clogged, but you know, my other filters were clogged. I just expected that it's probably still going to clog filters for a while. It's probably just milky. It's okay. It's VR1 2050. It'll ride. Can you hold the funnel?
Yeah.
Before I dump this all over the ground?
Yep. Start it and run it for a minute. We can check it and top it off. That's probably good.
Sauce and sauce. Ready to go. All right. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. Cool. Fill that up. All right.
Yep.
Should be ready.
Moment of truth.
Oh, she'll fire right up. It's a good engine.
That's so quick.
Told you.
Like nothing.
Bubbling.
Dump it in.
So easy a child could do it.
Let's find the light on it, Calvin.
I mean, it's probably about right the way it sounds.
You want that lined up with the yellow mark? Or no?
No. We're gonna pass the yellow mark. You're about right there. Alright. It's about 15 degrees. Alright. 10 mil on the extension funnel. I'm gonna need a long extension. Look at us, 5-hour engine rebuild and reinstall and removal and the whole deal. Good car, fired right up, literally. No break-in required. Topped off?
Yeah, of course. Probably put the cap on it, let it warm up,
Yeah.
then let it cool off, and then check it again after we're done.
We gotta burn that coolant out of the exhaust, but it'll be fine. These cars are so good. Full engine out rebuild in 5.5 hours, basically. I mean, it's 2:44 right now. We took probably an hour break for lunch, so 1:44. So from 9:15 to 1:44, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. 4.5 hours. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Too much fun to give him a hard time about rotary engine breakthrough.
Talk about a morning.
Down. And we got another one fixed.
But they're so simple.
I know. That was so easy.
Could you have done that to an LS in that amount of time?
If I had everything to do it, probably another 4 hours.
Yeah. And get all the valves set and timing chain set.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna clean our hands off and shut that off and get this running. Day 2. Take 2. Part 2.
Yeah.
The whole part 1 is now part 2, but we're getting it done.
Yeah.
It's RX-7. It starts every time. Good car, you know? When you're a nerd for making carburetors work right. Nice part is it's the same exact 6-port engine carburetor setup I had in the rally car. So all the tuning, all the jets, we just copy paste, works.
Perfect.
All right. So the whole reason we're here, got to get this thing out. It's got some leaves in it.
It's been sitting for too long.
So how long ago did you guys put this together?
I think in 2012
Okay.
is when we finally got it up and together. I think 2012 was the first Deals Gap it went to, so.
Okay, and I think, when was the last Deals Gap that it went to?
Probably, well, I know it was before 2020, I think.
Before
So,
pre-COVID, so like 19 or 18?
Because I drove it and the ignition got pissed off one
Yeah, this
time.
thing's
Yep.
been driven by like
Everybody.
everyone in the group has driven it to Deals Gap at one point, but I think probably like 2018, 2019 might be the last time it went. So she's due a trip.
Yeah.
Because that would have been when we went, because I drove the mouse.
Oh yeah.
I drove the mouse, you drove this.
Mhm.
And then the mouse blew the motor up.
Yep.
And you'll have to come back here.
Yes, like 4 times. Well, that was because the wheel bearing locked up.
But that was the first year we went.
Yeah.
The first year we went, wheel bearing locked up on my silver RX-7.
Yeah.
And then we ended up just driving this. We got there at 5 a.m.
Yes.
Took us 23 hours to go 7 hours.
Big cabin.
Yep.
That was
And then the year after, we still stayed at the big cabin as well. But I think Will Mueller drove this
Yep.
because
I know Will drove it.
I'd
had the FC.
That was the year Will drove it. Was the year that I drove it, because we did the Trehola Skyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And stopped at the gas station. I was like, Calvin, you want to drive? And I no more than got in the car and turned the key, and it didn't do it.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh.
Because then the second year that we went, we took the rotary truck,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
CJ drove this car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's like what 2019 was the last time I went.
Yeah, I think 19.
somewhere in there. So yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
She needs to go.
Cool. All
Got
right.
a little work to do.
The door creak. Blow it off. How's the clutch pedal feel?
Feels fine.
Like it's clutching? Okay.
Yeah, feels fine.
I hear the fuel pump.
Hey! Oh!
You have to usually keep it running for a minute. A little bit less throttle, like 4%.
Glue that on. See if
Magic.
Eric.
The magic touch.
Yeah, Eric's got the magic touch when it comes to rotors.
Oh, see? Ooh.
It's just fouled the plugs.
Oh, cool. Bugs.
Plugs fouled.
Sounds not stoked.
Boop.
Alright, fresh spark plugs.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it's better then.
That door creak is something else. Ooh.
It's the worst noise ever. We got no trailing spark.
It's just in a hole. All right.
There we go.
Might have a bad coil. I don't know why it would be. It says she's got tack,
Yep.
which I don't know how, because it doesn't look like the tack wire is hooked up.
This?
Isn't that the tack wire?
Yeah, it's teed into something.
Okay. Lay it up there on the shock tower, Eric. You don't want to be
Yeah.
holding it.
Yeah, crank it now. Make sure it's in neutral.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Shade it.
Yeah, I got spark. It's just those plugs. Yeah, they're not burning anything.
Cool, cool. Which explains why those look so bad coming out of there.
Yep. Feel weird I don't have my Hawaiian shirt on, but I was hot and I took that
Yeah.
off to eat dinner and didn't put it back on.
No one will recognize you without
I
your
know I'm
Hawaiian shirt.
invisible now. It's just super flooded. Let's pull the leadings out and let's just clean the plugs off real quick.
You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Oh, I got this. This is easy work right here. We literally rebuilt an engine today.
Right?
This is nothing. Gotta listen for the whooshes. We got all the whooshes. Yep. What?
It was whooshing.
Yep. There was no weird, like, half whooshes in there either, so we were good. Take 14. What are you doing? Rotary whisper, just had to whisper at it.
Here we go.
We could probably turn the idle up a little bit.
Yeah, it's idling really low, huh? fun
Yeah.
it is to drive a car without power steering.
That hole, and then see there's a hole in the top too, because I just put 2 nutserts in those. There and there.
Yeah. Just bang my knee on one of the wheels out there.
Ow.
It hurts. No, Laddie.
All right, so what we're gonna do?
We want to relocate the battery.
Let's get the battery, and then while I'm manufacturing a battery mount, I want to clean this, and then look at your wiring, right?
Yep.
All right, we'll get to it.
Drives it quite a bit.
That's awesome. I love that.
And if he's not driving it, Mom drives it.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know she drove it too.
Yeah.
That's fun. Are we good direction?
Oh yeah.
An artist.
I even left a little bit of the unleaded fuel only sticker on there so you could still see it after it was white.
Fancy.
Here, you want to go paint this?
Oh, yeah? I just need this to sit somewhere.
There you go. This color, please.
You don't want the white?
No, we don't want a white battery box.
This is almost out.
Black battery box.
Yeah.
Concentrate on the areas with no paint.
A stick! Letty's gonna fight you for it.
This is my stick.
Letty, get this part of the stick. Here.
You can have that stick.
Here, Letty.
No,
Look,
you
this
get
is your
that.
stick. Ready? Go! Okay.
Which side?
We're just going for like a 90% paint theme, which is like sticking with the rest of Sheba's paint theme. Like if you painted the whole thing, it would have more paint than the car does.
Yeah.
We can't have that. So
We
we're
painted
going.
the sides you can see.
Oh! Dropped
And-
it in
and
the
my-
grass.
And now it's got a fingerprint. So if anyone checks my fingerprints,
Cool.
you'll
Just
know it
don't
was
commit
me.
any crimes, at least with that thumb. Oh. You can commit crimes now. It's fine.
All right, so we got the old battery out from here. We pulled the positive cables out because they were ran up through that side. I've got the ECU power here that we need to feed through, and then we're gonna run that all to the new battery right here. Positive wire will come across the firewall to the little battery, and this is nicely mounted, but it needs a tie down. Then we'll be ready to rip. And then we're gonna put a roll bar in here as well.
And then, it's your boy Johnny K. If we get like 10 likes on this comment right here, I'll put a 20B in it next year for Deals Gap.
There you go.
If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Let me know if we should do a 20B because it'd be cool to have a 2-rotor and a 3-rotor and a 4-rotor, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll let you boy.
There you go.
Well, I'm excited. I get
All right, well, will 20 be the first gen? Comment below. Making a positive battery cable.
I only got so much reach, so.
Push.
Push.
Nope.
I can only move the cable so far.
Keep pushing
so.
on the loosen it. Oh, we're dripping it everywhere.
That's hot.
Sorry,
It's
Cal.
Calvin's hand. Fire! Woo, liquidy.
All right, all the way in. There you go.
Oh, God.
Sorry,
That's
Calvin.
definitely Calvin's hand.
My hand.
You didn't want hair on your thumb anyways, did you?
Who needs?
It's fine.
How many rotary cars can we work on in one video?
Yeah.
All of them.
Every single one.
Well, we got interior back in, battery moved out of the bin. We got a roll bar sitting in here now. We got to drill holes in the car, which is fine. Dash is all back together. Engine bay cleaned, new battery location, dialed. Ground's positive, all works. I guess we haven't tried to start it on this battery yet, have we?
Nope.
No?
not yet.
Okay, so we can do that in a little bit. And then Mixmaster Tuner is here. If you didn't see this in a different video, we REW swapped a rotary truck, so this is getting tuned. Getting stuff done.
It's been a long day.
We got 12 days before Deals Gap. Instead of doing it the night before, we did it 12 days before.
Yeah.
Last minute fiasco.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is, yeah. It's like we have one weekend and then the Deals Gap on the next Tuesday.
10 days earlier than we would have done it before.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
We've been out here
we're
the
doing
day
great.
before we were leaving
Exactly.
and doing all this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's because we're adults now.
We?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
prepared.
We're adults.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated before we leave here. We still got, we're leaving tomorrow morning and Brown Recluse, and the Chevelle. The road trip will continue. We just have a lot of projects to finish up down here.
We got one more stop to make though.
Oh yeah, we do have to go work on the FD as well.
We got one more rotary car to fix.
Alright. Doing the secret sauce?
That's it. How's that controlling the fan?
Yes. Is that the VE table?
Yep.
You still in the hundreds?
Yeah, it's all up. It just got super lean when it warmed up.
See, somewhere in there it asked you to put your injector size in, right?
Yeah, it's a stage 1 and stage 2 thing. Oh, that's the problem. They don't have 190s. What are the primary injectors?
They're ID1000s. Why is that only 190?
Oh, it's pounds per hour.
Okay.
It's a conversion.
I have no idea.
Hold on.
2000. Okay, that's right.
Okay, ID 1000s.
Yeah.
That's why it was off.
So it didn't
want
want
to go the other way.
It didn't want the total injection.
No, because there's 2 of them. The stage 2 is the secondaries.
Yeah, but for stage 1, the injection total is 2,000 cc's because there's 2 ID1000s.
Oh, you're right.
Right?
You're right.
That's why I had it set to 2,000.
Yeah.
And then the secondaries are 2 ID2000s.
Okay, you're right.
So that's why it should be 4,000, right?
Total flow of injectors connected to each injector output in stage 1. Yep, that's right.
Total flow of injectors to each injector
ID
output.
1000s.
Each? Does each mean individual?
Connected to each injector output. The total flow of injectors connected to each injector output.
See, to me,
Dude, that's it.
That means this
each
needs to,
makes it
this
1,000.
needs to be 1,000, yeah.
That's why the VE table's all each.
Yeah, because it's thinking it has 1,000 or 2,000, so it's like, that's
Fuck up
why,
the whole formula.
yeah.
Okay, so now we need to
Probably take a bunch out of that.
Well, we can import the stock map again. It'll recreate the
Okay.
VE map, so it'll be correct, I think.
All right, well, you got that. Figuring stuff out. What you need?
So you ready for me to get it out of the driveway?
Almost.
We had an injector
Slight
miscalculation.
miscalculation with
What?
the titty size. I thought the titties were triple D's, but they were double A's.
Wow. Which one's the secondaries?
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mass.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but
It's a lot more pounds per hour right there.
Yeah, we got a lot more pounds, girl.
Oh my god.
It's perfect.
So do y'all enjoy what
Yeah.
you're seeing so far? You know?
oh, okay. No, wait. You're supposed to be tuning.
We had so it's supposed to be, instead of the total flow for both injectors, it's each individual injector's flow. So we have 2 1,000s, so I had 2,000 in there, where it's supposed to just be 1,000.
Why I kind of wondered that when
Yeah.
we were talking about it.
Yeah, the double D's down to the single
And then the
A's or whatever.
secondaries, what do you have the secondaries at?
They're at 2,000
So
now.
it thought it was injecting twice as much fuel as it actually is, so the formula was off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the secondaries should be like, what, 1750s?
No, they're 2,000s,
Are
right?
they 2000s?
Yeah. Yeah. They're your old injectors, Cartmill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those Bosch 2000s or whatever.
Or what you could do is not even buy a rotary vehicle, or just buy an RX-8 and just leave it stock.
Yeah.
And drive it. You know?
An RX-8 still rotary vehicle. Just buy a
That's
Chevelle,
true.
man.
Yeah. The LI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds easier.
Yeah.
Or a BMW
Yeah.
B58.
Yeah.
Inline
Get one
six.
of those, yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit to
Or a Supra.
Eric
Or-
knows a little bit about it, right?
Yeah, I like some BMW stuff.
Or you could just have an RX-7 that you could tear the engine out of and rebuild and put
Yeah.
back in
Or
one
a
day.
Camry. You just have a Camry. A TRD Camry with all the aero.
I
They
think
look
it's-
good.
I think a TRD Camry is faster than MD.
A TRD Camry makes 300 horsepower. With aero, red interior on white, it would be sick.
Yeah, and it's got
Not that
AC.
I haven't ever dreamed about that before, but
Just theoretically
I could guilty
speaking.
pleasure a nice little TRD Camry and no one would even know. Tinted out.
I can put my fishing poles back there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like the
Golf
Lexus.
clubs.
And the golf
What was that
clubs.
big Lexus you had? The LS 460?
Yeah.
The big body Lexus. Like, it was a nice car.
That's great.
See? Yeah.
Heated
just
steering
laughing.
wheel.
You see me rolling around in a TRD Camry?
No, I mean, yes, I could to an extent, but no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'd need to be a
Yeah, I don't know
Z06
about
Corvette,
that.
honestly.
Yeah.
That'd be what it is. ZR1.
You're only allowed to have another fruity drink if you can recently two with fruity drinks
Oh, yeah.
on board.
I agree.
How many locos are you right now?
No, I'm zero logo.
Okay, you can have one. I'll fix
No,
you
we
up.
gotta go get that. We're about to go.
He's writing.
Didn't you order the pizza? How long ago did you order the pizza?
The pizza will be ready in 15 minutes.
Oh, never mind, Mel.
Yeah,
Okay,
tune
I'll have a
tune this
drink
thing
ready
up.
for you on your arrival.
Tune this thing up. Cause y'all taking this to go get pizza.
That
Pressure's
was
on.
the plan. Get to work, man.
It's the button. The button.
Oh, yeah.
The NOS button.
Dang, that thing fires right up. Is it happy now? Happier? Even with the smaller VE?
Yeah, like the V's.
Oh shoot, yeah, there we go. Now we're golden. Just one number wrong and it messed the whole thing up. Like extravagantly.
Yeah, 2 numbers, really.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we weren't really on the secondary yet, so.
Yeah.
We'd have found that out as soon as we hit boost and the secondaries came on. Alright. You guys got this.
Have fun.
We'll be back with pizza.
Be safe. Yeah. Bring back pizza.
It'd have probably made it, but.
Hey, he would have made it, but he wouldn't have believed me. He would have thought he was going to hit it. He wouldn't trust me anyways.
Got that big power steering in there. You need some power steering or what?
Fuck. Something from the 2000s and above.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Do you even lift, bro?
No.
Oh, yeah, now you're good.
Just start moving, dude. Put it in reverse and start backing up.
Power steering on
There you go. Just straighten up as you move. There you go.
You got it. Alright, catch your ride.
All right.
Have fun, bring back pizza.
Tuned and pizza all in one trip. This is a great video.
Kilo.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's a lifeline.
Say a prayer.
Yeah, it's lifeline. That sucks.
How about that big RAW street port over there?
Hey, what's the wastegate situation?
7 pounds.
And no boost control?
No boost controller.
Did that grill look good like that though?
We need to chrome the bumper.
I think it looks great. Oh, yeah, the bumper.
Yeah.
The grill looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right. You okay with where that is? It's all good? Drill holes?
We tested the bride in there. Bride fits.
Okay.
Even for a tall person, it's obviously going to work for me. But
Perfect.
It can scoot all the way back. So I think we're set.
All right. Show some holes.
Drill.
Drill, baby, drill. All right.
Are you drilling these or am I drilling these?
Hey, you're good at drilling holes in my car.
I'll drill holes in it. That's fine.
There's the new drill. I'm gonna get the new bits. So you gotta get.
Is that enough of a raise, Eric?
Yep.
Okay.
It does that every once in a while. Did we check the oil in this thing, Charles? It probably should get an oil change.
You're not wrong.
After
No,
sitting,
I don't believe we've checked the oil.
No, we have not.
after sitting, oil will attract some moisture, so you really don't want to run all that moisture.
Yeah, we change oil before we go.
You could use a good oil change the day before. Alright, which one do you want? Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Alright. You're good. Alright. Okay, nailed it.
What happened here?
I got this.
Be a thumbnail.
You just started on fire?
Hopefully not.
Turbo feed was loose?
No, it doesn't appear. It appears it's down there. So. There, you got to get a good thumbnail back.
Is it the drain? There's a turbo drain on the back of a REW block, Charles. Is it blocked off?
Yeah.
Did that come off? I lost my flashlight.
Here, I got it. I got mine.
I can't see it for the smoke.
That drain's on.
Yeah, it's leaking. Yep.
It looks up here higher. If you look right here at the bottom of the intake,
Yeah, I can see that.
looks like it's coming out of a hole there.
Not a ton, but it's definitely dripping. Holy.
What's up there?
I mean, is it rear main?
There's a hole, 2 bolt holes. It looks like at the bottom of the intake. One looks like it's got oil
That
coming out.
hoses.
See it?
Yeah, it just looks like it's. It looks like it's slinging it up out of the transmission, Charles.
Can I turn the key back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, see the oil back there, Charles? It's coming out of the rear. It could have blown the rear main seal out, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, because we put that RX-8 one in there.
Yeah. So we have an RX-8 stationary gear in it, right?
Yeah.
So we need an RX-8 seal to push the seal, yeah. So we'll have to order one.
We can put an RX-7.
Or we put an RX-7 stationary gear in the back of it. We just change it out for that.
Yeah. I think that'd be
I mean, it doesn't have to be a FD style either. It can just be a regular old.
I got a Turbo 2 one out there, an
Yeah.
S5 Turbo 2, and that'll work just fine.
She's smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet that's what it is. It's got to be what it is. Because it's oil out the side of the trans. Like you can even see it right here. See the starter hole? See the oil coming out of the automatic starter hole? And see how oil, there's oil coming out of that breather on the side of the trans. See that down there too?
Yep.
It's definitely rear main or something.
All right.
But it just started doing it?
We kind of smelt it a little bit driving there and back, but it really started smoking once we pulled it in.
Here? Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know, the more you know.
And that's why you test drive.
Yeah?
Let's let it cool.
How's it driving otherwise?
It's good.
Good?
Got up to 6 pounds of boost.
Nice. Sawing at the loose steering wheel?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, the pizza's here.
Pizza!
Let's eat pizza.
And the roll bar's in.
Because we were hammering on it on the way back.
You guys were?
Yeah.
So it probably blew the rear main seal out then.
Yep, and we were high RPM on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had that boost to boost. Put it through the test, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like running 6.5 pounds.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's plenty.
I mean, it was 10 pounds before.
10, no, it wasn't.
It was.
I don't think it was making 10 before. Was it? I don't know. We could put a boost controller on it and let it freaking eat. We're going to eat some pizza. I think it runs.
Yeah, it sounds like
I knew Charles would do that too. I just knew it. I'm like, he's gonna take it. He's gonna launch it right out of the driveway.
All your help.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
Appreciate it.
transmission out now.
It's gonna be a fun night, but I'm
Easy
gonna miss out
peasy.
on the last part.
Oh yeah.
But thank you.
No big deal.
I really appreciate all the
We'll
help
take care of
today. I'm excited for Shiva to make it again.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it made it to the school and back.
oh yeah.
Ready
Yeah,
for a
we're
400-mile road
basically
trip.
ready,
Ready to
we're
go.
basically ready to drive.
I mean, that was
400 miles.
basically the Chevelle coming here.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Well, my battery died when I was gonna film this clip just a second ago, but the day is still young. It's dark out. We have things to do. It is 8:30.
Is
Let's-
it dark 8:30 in the morning, or it's just dark out 8:30 in the evening?
It is 20:36, which is military time, 24-hour time. Yeah. So here's the deal. What all have we done today? Let's just recap it for right now in the video. We removed an engine,
Rebuilt the engine.
rebuilt the engine.
Tore it down, cleaned it, put it back in.
It
started
fired right up.
It started up.
It fired up better that time than it has a lot of other times.
It sounded a lot better.
Then we got the white car out,
Yep.
plugs,
Yep.
deflooded,
Yep.
washed it,
Cleaned it.
roll bar,
Yep.
fixed the dash wiring,
move the remote mounted battery back to
Yep.
underneath the hood.
To the front. And then Carmill came, we got the blue truck tuned, and when they turned down the street, it blew the rear main seal out of it. 100%, that's definitely what
It's
it
gotta
is.
be.
Because it has a RX-8 stationary gear, and we put an old school, normal orange
RX-7 seal in it.
rear main seal. It's late. It's been a long day.
Very
But hey, what haven't we done today at all?
We haven't worked on the Chevelle.
We haven't touched the Chevelle
Oh,
one
wait,
bit.
you did put a cold air intake on it with a filter.
I
and
put a
remotely
longer
moved your air
Temperature sensor.
temp sensor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I actually installed my air temperature sensor today.
Nailed
It's
it.
just been in the engine bay. But
Now it's in the air
yeah,
flow.
it's actually where it's supposed to be.
Good
Yeah, I'm betting though, if we tallied up the man hours from today spent working on all the rotary projects, we still have less man hours than Chuckles and I put into that Chevelle getting the LS swap
I don't
done.
know. Like one night a week for like 4 hours, maybe 2 nights a week.
For
4
like 3 months?
Yeah, but that's
Versus
not very
the
many.
3 of us for the last, what, 12 hours?
Yeah, but Mel was here, and then we had
Yeah.
Johnny and
Carmel, okay.
Johnny
It
did
might
well.
be close,
He
but
didn't
I'm
do a whole
saying,
lot. I mean, he helped a little bit, but
yeah, the
Yeah,
LS
he-
swap's still pretty, it's a task.
Yeah.
But we got to drop a transmission now, because if we don't do it now, there's not another day we're going to be able to do it, and we don't need Charles under his truck doing it all by himself. So we're going to get out here, and we're going to knock this out. This is the REW swapped rotary truck. It was in another video. You're seeing everything in this video. It's going to be one real long one. The pre-Deals Gap movie is the road trip, and we need to fix this.
And
So-
we got some sun today.
Yeah.
I'm a little burnt.
It was deceptively sunny. So here's our mess. Y'all saw it earlier when it was smoking and steaming.
we got oil everywhere.
And we got to fix it. We're just fixing it all in one video.
Yeah, slinging oil everywhere.
I mean, no other location would
No,
leak
it's
like
not
that.
up here.
And you've got the drain on, which
Yes,
is,
got
or the plug for the turbo drain on the back iron,
Yep.
which is low pressure anyway, so it wouldn't spray out. It would just leak out.
Yep.
Even if it was
I'm
running.
saying it's this flywheel's throwing it. Plus,
Yeah.
it's on that side over there too,
For
out
sure.
that expression port.
Okay, so action items. We're going to dial this in like an hour. We'll be real quick to it. Charles, if you want to find the new stationary gear,
I'll go get one.
get the seal put in it.
Yep.
Chuckles and I, he's going to do the rear end and the drive shaft. I'm going to hop on starter, bell housing bolts. And then once you get back up here with that thing,
Yeah.
the stationary gear,
Yeah.
rear main, we'll pop the trans out.
We gotta get that center console stuff.
We do have to get the shifter out.
See,
So when
yeah,
you
I
get
mean,
back
I
up here,
don't
you can
even
do the
think-
interior
I
stuff.
don't even think the boot's on it,
Okay,
or maybe it's on the red one. One of them's.
we can
boot's-
get it.
Yeah, that boot's not even on there.
Center console I want to mess with, but
Disconnect the battery.
okay.
So I'll go get the.
All right, let's get cranking. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna get this done. We'll keep you updated as we go along. It's out now.
Yeah, it is. Very much so. I'm gonna say the oil leak is definitely what you thought it was.
Yeah, there's oil everywhere. It's pouring out of the front of the transmission.
Yeah.
It's warm?
Yeah.
I mean, Charles, it didn't push the seal out, but this is definitely where it's leaking. No, there's no other way for oil to get around here. Transmission out. These guys are destroying a rear main seal, so I heard. Bro, how do you do that?
Just trying to get it out. I can't get it out. Have
Woo!
you ever had one not come out?
No,
I know.
don't hurt the bearing. I'm sure there's a better non-smash your finger screwdriver around here, dog. What about like the screw trick? You ever seen those guys put like a little wood screw in it and pry that out? Try that. There you go. Ooh. Okay, now get a little claw hammer and pry that out of it.
That's what just pulled the end of it off.
Have that drill, Charles. Have that little drill.
Yeah, here. Don't hit bearing.
Yeah.
We ain't got bearing press here.
What'd you do? I just pulled it out.
What? Are you serious?
I wanted
to make noise.
I just put the screw in it and pulled it out.
Jeez.
You ain't gonna break the screw out. You ain't gonna break the screw head out of that.
All right, Eric.
This needs like cleaned up a little bit because it's got some marks in it from hammering on it now.
All right.
You're all right, laddie. You got shot out here for now.
And we're gonna have gaskets all over the floor.
Oh, he got it.
There's
Orange one in there.
Right here. Orange one. Oh, it's in a
That, there you go. That looks like a more OEM one there. It's nice. Oh, yeah.
You got the new one down there, Cal?
I do? Yes. Okay. Nice. Charles, you got that? Okay. Wait. I'm going to wipe that out. Can we wipe this out? I mean, we're just going to stick it in there with the oil coming out of the E-shell. All right, there's a window. Okay, sweet. This should only go in here one way.
You want the mallet?
He got it popped in.
Oh, that's such a win right there that just went right in there. Got the guess right on the first shot.
We need to clean that off. We're good.
What's the bottom? Flip that towards me so I can see it.
Fucking covered in oil, probably.
There you go. Put it on.
That's the thought that counts, Charles. We wiped it off for about 0.5 seconds.
I wiped off where the seal goes.
Wipe off where the seal is.
Okay.
We didn't have any dust or dirt on it.
There we go. Man, that feels good to line the flywheel up, too, on the first go. Sometimes you knock that keyway out of there 42 times.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
I'm at the back here.
Hang on, guys. I gotta get this clutch slave out of the way.
Hey, that's definitely in the
That's
way.
really in the way.
Yeah. Let me.
Grab that piece of coat hangers laying somewhere.
Here, I got it.
All right, it's up there, Charles. We're good.
Okay.
He hooked it
I
up.
see it. Yeah.
All right, you got that?
No.
You don't got it.
And not unless you're going to grab the other half of it.
Go He-Man in this.
That's what we're doing. Okay, right there. Move a hand around. Fucking jammed my hand. Can you get it up in the clutch?
Getting tied up by the starter at the moment.
Yeah, there you go. Too high.
Oh, left or right? Left.
I don't know. I can't really see.
Charles, where we need to go? Left, right, straight, up, down?
Yeah, you're about in the right place, but it's just not lining. It's top. The back needs to go up a little bit.
I'm up as far as I can.
Oh, because of the.
We're not even in the pressure plate.
Uh-uh.
No,
Where do we need to go to get? That's the easiest hole to hit right there.
it's not lining up. You did take the alignment to left.
There it is.
So we were to the right.
Take it. Oh, I don't know. I just didn't want to get hit in the head with something.
This is my stuff too. I was like, oh crap.
I started flinching.
We got extra bolts and P-clamps. I think that was our noise. Asking.
Eric, you want the plasma cutter?
Plastic cutter? Yeah, definitely. Just start cutting stuff out of the way.
Covered in oil.
Trans is done. Fire this thing up.
You can check the oil.
No. Probably have to work on the tune-up a little bit still.
Yeah, it starts better when you do the start up.
Wasn't thrilled about idling when I started it.
Yeah. Cold start needs work.
Yeah.
some out of the coolant enrichment then. Sweet.
Still running at 10, 11, 10, 11. Yeah, it's running pretty rich.
All right, well, it's not spewing oil.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Cool. Well, we're gonna fire up the Brown Recluse and the Chevelle and make like a tree and get the flock out of here.
Don't blame you. Woo.
What a productive day. We were just saying, I don't think we've ever had a more productive day than today. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, just all around.
Well, I can honestly say we've never pulled a car in, pulled the engine out, tore it down, cleaned it, put it back together with new seals, put it back in the car in the same day.
Yeah.
I've never done that
Yeah, me either.
in 35 years.
Like, I've driven a car here, my truck,
Yeah.
with an engine in the bed that we knew ran, and we've changed it, and then I've driven home.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah,
We've
lots of different
swapped
times.
an engine.
But
to take one out, tear it down, put it back together, that's a first for
Woo.
sure.
and honestly, like, it took 4.5
That
hours.
was easy. That was the easy part.
Yeah.
This was the pain.
We cussed more at getting the transmission in the truck than we did engine swap.
That's probably because it was late and cold.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
all tired.
We had already done an engine swap that day. All right, well, it's time for us to road trip home, so we're going to see you guys in the morning on our way back to Indiana. Out, I'll tell you. Whew. We'll give Chuckles a Ricer flyby.
Everything's going great. You know, Chevelle's doing well. It's kind of a handful to drive. There's so much body roll and the steering's really tight, so it doesn't really like that. So it could use sway bars front and rear and a good set of wheels and tires on it and brakes, and then it'd be a really good car. So, and the exhaust could be a little quieter, but you know, it's what we had laying around, so I can't complain. All in all, the car is great. Some more upgrades, you know, clean up the roof a little bit, finish out the interior, but all in all, it's coming pretty well.
What a day.
Oh yeah.
How'd you run?
Runs good.
Good. It's way faster than my car.
Yeah.
Well, I took the hit on that one video, and I mean, I was floored, you know? That was all she had. I got it up to, like, you know, barely triple digits, though, by the time I got through 4th gear.
At one point I looked down and I'm like, I don't know how accurate my speedometer is off the Haltech,
Yeah.
but I was like, I think I exceeded the speed rating of my black and rounds.
Yeah. The no-name brand tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I should slow down.
I was hoping, though, that one clip, it would spin.
Oh.
That's what I wanted. I wanted a little spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't really downshift as far as I thought either, too. We can work on the shift points.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, no coolant lights.
Yeah.
Huge win. Temperature never moved all the way up. We went almost 170 miles without filling up. So I'm curious how the MPG was. We got 16 MPG at our last fill up on the way home. I didn't film that, but that's what we got. And dude, it's a good car, man. They're both good cars. I mean, we put these things together with the intent of just having fun, budget, not crazy race car built cars. Like a normal person's fun weekend cruiser. You know what I mean? And trying to do it on leftover parts with the engine that was in it. We kind of took parts from his good Chevelle to build this Chevelle, but at the same time, it was stuff that was laying around that we just wanted to put together to make one complete car we could go have fun with. And I think we exceeded, honestly, I mean, we rebuilt an engine in this video. We did a lot in this video, but I exceeded my expectations of how well the cars would perform, honestly. You know what I mean? Because basically, this had been driven around town a little bit, same with mine, and we put like 550 miles on them.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much... The coolant seal issue was not this road trip's fault, I promise. That was my fault. If I wouldn't have overheated it before we were leaving, we wouldn't have had to fix that because it ran perfect otherwise. But I think that's going to be the end of today's video. On another note, some unfortunate news. The rotary truck is still leaking oil. Charles drove it today, and it's still leaking oil.
I know, that's why I wonder.
So we got to fix that before Deal's Gap. But
how much oil pressure it actually has, or if it's just not getting crankcase pressure out or something.
that was my thought. So we'll address that in a future video. But it sucks that we changed that last night. It's still doing it.
Yeah.
So either way, par for the course though with old cars. You just got stuff to fix and got to stay on top of them. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, comment below the things you liked about the video and let us know, and we'll try to do more road trips. We have a lot of more fun road trip stuff planned with all of that. And if you're going to be at Deals Gap Rotary Rally, come say hello. We'll both be there.
Yep.
So with that, keep it rad and live a life you don't need a vacation from. Peace.
What a trip.
I know, dude. I'm so pumped. Got cup holders and everything in here. That's one thing that I don't have, cup holders.
Cup holders. It
Nope.
was pretty nice. I had a can of Dr. Pepper and I didn't have to worry about it spilling.
Shout out Riggs Vintage Mazda for the fuel pump actuator or fuel popper that's still working perfectly. And because I'm a nerd, look at that. Courtesy key light. Still works. And the dome light. It does feel good to be back, and
It is nice to be home.
we kind of like left with some poor weather, and now we've got,
It's
it's a beautiful day.
80 degrees outside. Can't really complain about
I
it.
know. Peace, guys.